what it do, gon' tell me how you feel. Chillin' with the big dog, giving you the real deal. No lies or gimmicks, keep it authentic. It's time to turn up, yeah, it's time to get it. Hey.
Yeah, boy. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You know what time it is. It's another time for another podcast with the one and only that will be me, the big dog in the house. Let's get right to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right to it. First and foremost, like we always do, we start the show. Let's thank the Lord that we are alive to live another day because, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is never promised. That is truth, and those are facts. And today's podcast is called Credibility. Well, first and foremost, credibility is going to fall into a little category of everything. And it's going to twist into everything. And then you're going to tell me that is true. It's all about credibility. Well, let's talk about a person who is not credible enough. Basically, in life, you need to make sure that you do everything right. You need to make sure that you follow the proper procedures. You need to go in the right direction. You need to go forward, not backwards, not to the left, not to the right, ladies and gentlemen. Always right in front of you. Now, how do you lose credibility? Well, first and foremost, lying. That's the number one thing. I'm a person that lives off of credibility. Once you've lost that credibility, you've lost everything. You've lost my trust. You've lost anything that you can think of from any person who knows what exactly I am talking about. It's better to tell the truth. It's better to not cut corners. It's better to not talk behind someone's back. It's better to not be a hypocrite. All of those become credibility. That's where you lose your credibility once again. Now, a liar to me, when I tell somebody the number one thing that I hate is a person who lies. I'm not talking about a white lie. Okay, I've already explained this before. I'm not talking about something that doesn't hurt you or defend you. I'm talking about something that is repetitive, something that you keep doing over and over and over again. You know when a person lies when they tell you something that you didn't even ask them for, meaning information you didn't ask them for. So you go ahead and say, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? And then you go ahead and say, hey, bro, I haven't called you in 3 weeks or 4 weeks because I lost my phone. I didn't ask you. First of all, I didn't ask you if you lost your phone or not. I'm asking you, how are you doing? So right there, you already know they lied. So if you lost your phone, how in the hell did you get your contacts? How did you get them all back? But that's not the point of the story because we know that person's already a liar. It's like a thief. A thief steals from you. When the thief gets caught, what does he do? That wasn't me. I didn't do that. He lies. So to me, a thief is exactly like a liar because a liar is going to not tell you the truth when he or she did something good or bad, right or wrong. It doesn't matter. They're not going to tell you. It's just like a thief. He's not going to tell you that he stole something. Okay. When you become a repetitive liar and you keep on saying multiple lies, it adds up. You think that you're not going to get caught. You think that people are going to follow you. You think that people are going to be by your side. If you're in a world, we're going to say the bodybuilding world. If you're in this bodybuilding world, there's no need to lie to each other. And you have a community, you have friends or whatever, and whatever the case may be, there's no reason to lie to anyone because it's going to go back to where it started. So when you go ahead and you start talking about a person and you start talking behind their back or whatever, and you're in this world or this gym atmosphere and things like that, somehow, some way, it goes right back to, we're going to use me for an example. It goes right back to Big Dog. Okay. So whatever you go outside and you talk about, whatever you come inside and you talk about, somehow, some way, somebody's going to come and say, hey, did you hear that this guy said this, and that? Now, do I care? No, it doesn't bother me. I'm not saying any of that because people talk about each other every single day. It doesn't matter what business you have. It doesn't matter where you start, where you go. Every single day, a person talks about someone else. Now, this is what I always say, like it says on the wall. A hater is just a fan that doesn't know it yet. Okay? A hater is a fan that doesn't know it yet. They don't really hate you because of anything, because they don't know you, so they can't hate you. They just hate you just because. With no evidence, with no proof, with no nothing. Just because you're successful. Just because you've climbed the ladder of success. Because you have what most people want. Okay? And then on top of that, you need that. I always tell everybody, you need people to like you. You need people to hate you. You need all types of people, period. It doesn't matter who it is. and that makes you successful. Okay? Because if they're not talking about you, then you're doing something wrong. But if somebody's talking about you good or bad, you're doing something right. You're credible. You have credibility. Okay? Because you're doing the right thing. I always say it's better to tell the truth even if it hurts you or if it hurts the other person than to lie to the person. Because I could go ahead and say, yeah, man, you're doing great. You're losing weight. You're looking awesome. And in reality, they're cheating on their diet. They're not doing what they're supposed to. They're not taking credibility for their actions. You know, they're just doing whatever they want to do. And you're just like, come on, don't worry about it because you know that they're paying you and you don't really care if they lose weight or if they don't. Wrong. That is totally wrong. You shouldn't be that way. You should tell them, look, bro, I see that you haven't done any changes. It looks like you're not following my diet. And the person can be like, no, I swear to God, I've been doing everything you say. I don't know why I'm not losing the weight. Okay. So there was a funny joke yesterday. Okay. My guy that works here, Calito. Okay. This is nothing. It's not pointing the finger. It's not saying anything. It was just funny. So he looks good. He's lost a lot of weight. I don't specifically know the amount, but I'll say 50, 60 pounds or whatever, or a little bit more. Okay. So he's thin now. He's looking great. He's working out hard. You know, I give him a lot of credibility because he always tells the truth. He never lies. Even when he gets caught, he says, yeah, I did that. So for me, I give him a lot of credit because no matter if you catch him or whatever, he's going to say, yeah, that was me. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did this, etc. So yesterday he was training his girlfriend and then she goes, he was a little bit sick and he lost weight. And he's like, oh, Eddie, I've been losing weight. Yeah, because you've been sick. But then his girlfriend's like, yeah, but Eddie, is he supposed to be eating honey buns? Is he supposed to be eating honey buns while he's at school? I said, whoa, I didn't know that. But, you know, but at the end of the day, he always says, yeah, I did do this. Yeah, I did do that. So you see, I give him credit for that. You know, that's credibility, guys. You know, at least accepting his faults, accepting when he does something wrong. Yes, he's very young, but he's learning. He's changed. He's done a great job. He's very motivated. And I like that. But then you get another person and you go ahead and you ask them 10 different things and everything that you know is the truth and you know the answer to it is the total opposite that what comes out of the person's mouth. Okay? So, if you want to have credibility in your life and you want people to respect you and you want people to trust you, you need to tell the truth. You don't need to talk behind people's back. If you got something to say it to their face. If you're going to badmouth another person, especially when the person's been helping you or the person's given their fourth maximum effort, given their heart and soul to you, but then you go and bash that person, you're just going to be that type of person that goes on to the next person and the next person and the next person. And that's what you're going to be. You're going to be 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, doing the same thing over and over and over again. And nobody wants to be in that and around that. Nobody wants to be around that negative energy. Yes, you are negative energy, okay? You are not credible. I have no respect for that. You're a liar. So they go all hand in hand together. You know, it's just not going to stop. You're repetitive. And then sometimes it is. It becomes, these things come and they occur because of other people. They occur in relationships, because of the person that you're with or the friends that you hang out with, your surroundings, etc. So that's how those things come about. And that's how you lose your credibility. It goes all the way down the drain. It's washed out. So you can forgive. Definitely not going to forget. And definitely I'm not going to give you credit and I'm not going to respect you. It's going to take a long time, especially if somebody like me, you can say you've changed 2, 3, 4 years from now. For me, that's just talk. You just got to show with your actions. Actions speak louder than words, ladies and gentlemen. We all fucking know that. Period. Point blank. Okay? So another topic that I was talking about today that's going to lead into credibility is bullying. How does it lead into that? Well, I'm very credible of what, before, I guess this was a very long time ago, and I'm going to use this example. So when my wife became a pro, 2017, she looked awesome, doing everything in figure, going up into the pro ranks, etc. And then you get a lot of people from different places. You get a lot of haters, and I guess right then at that time, Instagram was already 7 years in. You get people that comment from other countries, other places, and I don't consider it bullying because I don't really care and I don't have those emotions to feel that you're going to bully me because I don't really care about what people say or think. But I notice now that a lot of people, they they feel that, well, it is bullying. For me, I don't, like I said, I'm repeating it a million times, that I don't give three shits about that. You can say whatever you want. You have your freedom of speech. And a lot of people, it does bother them, and it doesn't bother me for a damn thing. Neither does it bother my wife. And people be like, why are you working her so hard? Why are you killing her? She's a woman. She's supposed to look feminine. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You like men. Do you want to be with a man, etc.? And I'm just laughing at all this. And then I go back and I rephrase the comment, and I'm saying, well, unfortunately, I like the way my wife looks, and I really like that look. And I'm sorry that you feel that way, and I'm sorry that your wife, guys, this was back then, 2017, and I'm sorry that your wife is fat, and I don't like that, and that's to each his own. But I'm not that type of guy, and that's why I go to the gym. That's why I like my wife fit and in shape. That's why I married the woman that I married, and that's not my partake. Everybody likes what they like, but I shouldn't have said that, And I'm not bullying him, because I'm saying to myself, this shouldn't get under my skin, which it didn't either. I just wanted to go back and make him more mad. So yeah, he got upset. So I like that. So you want to go back and forth, and you want to fight, and you supposedly say that you're credible, that that you have credibility, that you do this and you do that, but you're from a third world country, and you beat on your wife, and she has to cover up, and she's overweight, so you don't let her work out, you don't let her lose weight, but you can do this, you can do that, you can have multiple wives, yada, yada, yada. Because that's what the person that I was talking to that kept on saying that, which was nonsense for me. And basically, just end it there. There was no point in going back and forth with those type of people, because they have their way of living. We have our way of living. We live two different standards. Everyone has their way of living. Everyone thinks differently than everyone, and you can't please everybody. But like I said, everyone is beautiful in their own way. But what I may like, you may not like. What you like, I may not like. That's just how it is. So, I thought that was a little subject that I was talking to with my guy Andy this morning, and now I kind of understand why people call specific things bullying. I don't understand that, because I come from an old school generation that we don't care. We talk and words are words, and that's it. And you just keep moving on, and those things don't affect us or hurt us. And if you do, you're weak. But nowadays, it's not like that. Our generation's a lot different, and people. I do feel that way sometimes. They're too sensitive. I'm not going to say weak or anything like that, but I just don't have that in me. It's not in my DNA. It's not in my genetic strand, that I don't really care what you say about me or what you do, because I've seen it all, been through it all. I've been through the worst places, the baddest places on earth, and I stay credible. I have my credibility, because no matter what the case may be, no matter whatever has happened in my life, I know when to keep my mouth closed. And I just keep moving forward, because I've been through those bad obstacles that I was faced with a long time ago. And unfortunately, I'm going to leave it there. So if you feel that you've lost your credibility, I don't know how you can fix that, because with me, you can't. So once that's for me, not for everyone else. For me, once that's thrown out the door, you're never going to get it back. I'm never going to respect you the same way. I can be cordial. I can be nice. I can talk to you, everything. But I may not hang out with you. I may not go anywhere with you ever again. I may not do a lot of things. I probably won't tell you if you show up. Cool. Hey, what's up? How are you? I'm not going to ever tell you that you can't sit near me or any of that stuff. No. But I most likely won't ever invite you anywhere or do any of those things. Any of that. It could be someone else. It could be someone from the group. Anything. But don't ever expect me to change, because the same way you changed your ways and you lost that credibility with me, I will never give that back to you. I will never give you that same respect back. That's earned. It's not given. And I'm going to be that way forever, just because of my generation and who I am and what I stand for, period. So I'm not going to change that. This is Big Dog kicking you the real deal, as I always fucking do. I love you guys with my heart and soul, and I'm going to leave you right there. So remember, if you lose that, a lot of people might not respect you anymore, and that's life. You got to face the facts, face the fears, and keep moving forward and figure it out on your own, because that's not something to help you. You got to find yourself. You got to find your position. You got to find who you are. And like I said, figure the shit out. But with me, it's done. Big Dog, once again, bada boom, bada bang, chicka chung, chicka chang. And I'm out this motherfucker.
What it do? Gon' tell me how you feel. Chillin' with the big dog, giving you the real deal. No lies or gimmicks, keep it authentic. It's time to turn up, yeah, it's time to get it. Hey.